Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Rebel Galaxy Outlaw, where we're gonna do some crime. We finally have earned the right to do a ton of awesome crimes. So let's go to Montana and shoot a jail a bunch of times. We're not actually gonna like blow up the jail. Me shooting at the jail is not the important part of the plan, but we do get to shoot at a jail in space a bunch of times, so that's pretty cool. My wanted level was increased. What a surprise.
Look what we got here.
Wait, is this the way I want to go? This is going to take us through the dangerous jump, I guess, but oh no, actually it's directing me the wrong way. I want to go to the Colorado jump gate. I want to do the dangerous jump. This one. I think we got stopped because there were cops, but who cares? It does seem like we probably just made the game more difficult for ourselves by aligning pirate, because police ships are generally more dangerous than pirate ships, but you know what? I think it's an okay thing, considering the state that our ship is in right now. We're basically like a whole flying fortress and army here. Wait, why do I have a... Yeah, okay, never mind. I was about to say, why did I set my waypoint for Juarez? But no, I saw the word Juarez because I was looking at the wrong jump gate for a second. Everything's fine. We should have a look. Okay, the pirates here, not so friendly. None of this stuff is even worth having.
I can't get these bastards off my ass. Some neighborly help sure would be appreciated.
Neighborly? I'm like several kilometers away from you right now. It's ridiculous. What, next you're gonna tell me all men are brothers?
Bounty received.
I have no idea why I just got a bounty. I didn't do anything. I didn't even think our tracer turret was firing. Apparently everybody who's nearby gets a share of the bounty. It's a weird way for that to work. Also, I mean, that amount of money is like a rounding error. Alright, let's break a jail. Hold on. Let's check out this craft that's inbound, and then let's break a jail. Pulp novels, robot modules. I mean, I don't care about any of this stuff. Gold ore is okay. Yeah. You guys can pass. None of you have anything that I care about in your holds.
Autopilot disengaged by hostiles.
So we're not friendly with all of the pirates. Actually, is fighting these guys going to give me bad rep?
Missile inbound.
I don't think you should get lawful rep for fighting random pirates, because I'm sure random pirates fight each other all the time. It's not like a particularly lawful thing to do. Also, like murder in general probably should not be considered lawful. Yeah, sure, free whiskey, why not? He really should not have done that way. And listen, I'm lazy, but I'm not so lazy that I'm willing to not hold E for a second to get this loot. And he's coming in. He's coming in slowly, but he's coming. Are we still in... Okay, we are still in full engines. So, I mean, the power draw from our weapons is not... It's not inconsiderable. I'm definitely glad we made all the power plant upgrades that we made. We want to do a distress beacon too? Nah, I probably just want to get back on mission. This jail's not going to distract itself.
Reached. Craft entering the area.
All right, you see it up ahead? Once I give the signal, start raising a ruckus with those turrets. It's gonna get hot once they start scrambling units, but I've got some jacks waiting outside the belt who are gonna swoop in and help you with the heat.
All
okay,
right, be careful.
Sounds easy enough.
Canterville, this is Unit 61A coming into dock.
Let's go back to the default power profile here. Alright, she's gonna tell us when. Probably.
Fargo here. This is one of my absolute favorites.
Maybe not.
At least I
She said when I give the word. Maybe that was the word? Maybe her asking for clearance was the word?
I do.
I'm all nervous now that the thing with Satchel went the way that went. I'm all nervous that I'm not understanding what the game wants me to do.
Juno, I'm in the bay. Hit it.
Okay, well that couldn't be any clearer. Cause a disturbance. Like this.
This is kind of ill control. We are under attack from an unidentified craft. Scramble units and engage.
Missile
Hope you wrote
inbound.
up a will this morning.
Oh boy, that's a lot of missiles and stuff inbound. Hold on, maybe we should focus on the actual. No, not that.
Juno, it's like a kicked anthill in here.
Shoot.
I found a computer terminal and I'm looking up the cell block. Just keep them busy.
Craft inbound.
I'm trying.
Yeah, working
Not
on
a lot
it,
of time
working
to
on it.
talk, Though.
Missile inbound.
Yeah, my hands are a little busy. I don't know, my mouth. I don't think you use your mouth while steering the ship. Okay, well it does look like the it does look like not all the turrets are shooting at us. So I think she kept to her word about having some jacks come in to support.
Missile evaded.
Oh, thank God. This will be a really good time for me to finish this guy off. Come on. There we go. He's done for. Okay, let's just wiggle ourselves out of here real quick.
Missile
Not too worried about the turrets. There we go. That's what I want. I want a police vessel to shoot at. Alright, only the back shields are down. You know what that means.
missile inbound. Aft shields down.
What is going on with my my missiles here? Thought I switched to the swarms, but I'm not actually getting any locks.
You've made a serious mistake, citizen.
I'm starting to get that feeling, actually.
Inbound. Missile evaded.
I got the cell ID. Hang tight.
Okay, please get off my
Oh,
skill.
you're done.
Like shooting fish in a barrel.
Okay, the lock is just happening super fast. So yeah, that's what I was looking for. It's the extremely conspicuous triangles.
Missile inbound.
There we go, got him. It is just fun to fly around in space and shoot stuff. Also, I think we have a set of weapons right now that is very satisfying to fire.
Red lights all over the board.
Oh, come on.
Alright, hold on, it looks like we're mostly clear on actual ships. Our friendlies are taking some damage, but I think it's all turret damage. Okay, whew. We did have some minor shield breaches. There's probably some repairs to do, but I think on the whole we're looking pretty good here.
Wanted level decreased.
Yeah, while I'm still in the middle of effecting the jailbreak. Let's roll a little bit here so we don't have all the same side to the laser turrets at all times.
Missile inbound.
You're dogging, babe, while you get a nice buzz on. Swing on down to Ant.
Some pretty effective missiles, if I do say so.
Can't find the override panel. I'm gonna have to blast it.
Missile inbound. Hostile craft entering the area.
Listen, I think you should do this jailbreak in whatever way makes the most sense to you, but whatever it is, do it quickly.
Reason, y'all. Anyway, if you're in the Arizona area, head on down Flagstaff way to Tanya's. Shit.
Kind of a lot of explosives playing, or explosions playing now.
Missile inbound.
It's kind of hairy out here, so make it fast.
A little bit. It's a little bit hairy out here. I thought I saw, yeah. Oh, that, you know, that thing.
You've made a serious mistake, citizen.
I don't think we've gotten to shoot one of these down yet. This is exciting.
Missile evaded.
This can maybe be happening faster, though.
Craft entering the area. Missile.
Just had to get around the one cruiser to keep shooting at the one I want to kill.
Vessel is safely aboard.
Interville control.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Block 7G. All units engage any unregistered craft in the vicinity.
Excellent will.
Ordnance
I
low.
don't really have a lot of missiles left. I think I have one more.
I owe you a thank you. Hopefully, I can give it to you in person.
Kind of coasting in this thing's shadow.
Missile
Right
inbound.
out of this. Once Durgan's
Come
out of
on.
the picture, that'll be thank you enough. See you on the other side, Ansel. That's
We are
how it
out.
goes.
You better get out of here, Juno. I'll see you back at the den when I've got Ansel safely somewhere out of the way.
I'm so close, though. I've almost got this thing. Maybe. I don't actually know that.
Missile inbound.
What happens if we shoot it with an EMP?
Missile evaded.
Nothing. Maybe these can't be killed. Alright, you know what? I'm out. We did our best there. Wait, no, there we go. That's the power profile I want.
Starboard shields down.
Yep, shields are taking a little bit of a beating. Let's just roll that over. Okay.
Shields down.
If we can get behind this rock, it'll certainly help us buy a little bit of time to reorient.
Shields down.
Alright. All we gotta do is keep pushing toward the waypoint. I mean, that cruiser can't follow us, right? There's no way that thing's fast enough. I guess in space, size doesn't necessarily make you slow, and you could, in theory, just like accelerate forever. But we did turn. Probably they don't turn all that effectively.
Condensation and process it with our proprietary filtration.
Okay, I took some serious hull damage on the back there.
Autopilot disengaged by distress signal. Mission complete.
Time to get into it.
Autopilot disengaged by hostiles.
Is it though? Is it time to get into it? It doesn't seem like it is the thing.
Value.
Where am I even going? I'm flying toward the place where we would turn in the human transplants if we had any. What do they want me to go? They just want me to go back? Oh, we don't even have... Okay. Presumably they will call us at some point. Yeah, let me just try to get to a station. Maybe this is not the right way to be going, though. Let's just get to a station, get some repairs. Who is shooting? I am not even a part of this battle. Who is shooting at me?
Target down.
We did sustain a little bit of engine damage, too. Notice where top speed is a little bit lower than usual.
Destination reached.
Okay. I mean, that did get harrowing. I'll say this. I'm really glad that we weren't any weaker going into that, because I don't know how we would have pulled it off. Man, I don't want to have to... Alright, let's just shoot some pirates real quick. Actually, it looks like maybe they're dealt with, because I'm not seeing any hostiles on the scope at all. Nope, still enough to be a problem. Are you sure there are hostiles near? I don't see any red. Oh, never mind. I see the one. I see the one red. Okay. Definitely feels like I did not need to be involved in that.
That wasn't so bad. Juno? Marla here. I've got answers
Really?
safe for
Right this
parts for
second?
now, which means we can move on to the trickier part of this whole thing.
All right, so what's the next move?
Word's already getting around about the prison break, but one or two of the jacks I trust are gonna make sure Durgan gets wind of it. More than that, they're gonna tip him off about Ansel's hideaway.
Hang on, want that...
Just hear me out. We're gonna be ready for him. The only way Durgan goes down is in flames, and the one holding the torch needs to be Ansel. Durgan ain't got much impulse control. We make sure he's mad, draw him out to a place we choose, and then Ansel and all the rest of us take him down.
You sure you got enough support to pull that off? How many loyal double jacks do you have?
Enough.
Oh
But I
my
won't
god,
lie,
just
it's
let
gonna
me
get a little
dock.
bloody. In the meantime, you'd best head back to the den. Watch for Durgan to make his move. Go along for the ride. And when it all hits the fan, be ready.
That was so... Man, that could not have been worse timed. She waited until the instant we were about to dock after dealing with a bunch of other bullshit, and... I mean, her plan sounds relatively solid. I'm sure my part of it is just blow him up when he's in the air, which is, you know, what we do. Okay, just a little 10,000 or so credits worth of repairs to do there. Anything interesting on here? I'm seeing a lot of real low numbers. Jump some stuff out to Merlin. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, okay. It's a fair amount of money for how little work that is. Okay, what else do we have to do? Rock farming system. I guess I don't actually have a whole lot of hold space right now. 10 units of robot workers to Montana. 10 units of robot workers to Montana. That's actually, like, pretty easy. And we'd have to fly out to, like, was it Texas or Missouri? It's Missouri, right? Where the robots are? Yeah. So fly to Missouri, fly back. That's not that much work for how much money that is. I'm taking it. And then, is there anything else that has us going in that direction? Because now that's... Okay. No, nothing. How much hold space do I have right now? We certainly don't need to be holding on to any of this garbage. So, 24. Or, 16, rather. Yeah, we could really use the money. And it's 10 units of workers. Wait, deliver 12 units of dry aged yik-yak. I have 8. Okay, I have 16. I was going to say that it seems like we shouldn't have 16 space left, but we don't. Well, that's a little inconvenient, because that means that we're going to have to go to Merlin first. You know what? We could probably buy some more cargo space right now. This job will more than pay for it. Could buy 10 extra tons. I mean, obviously I'd like to not buy the little thing, but I suppose it's worth it. Basically, we're spending a little bit of money here to make the money-making route much smoother. Alright, so out to Colorado, right?
So grab a bag today and dig in. That awkward tingling in your stomach is satisfaction. Yes.
All smooth flying on your end?
I'm starting to think I might have an ethical issue with moving all this yik-yak.
Destination reached.
Alright, now I always get myself turned around here. I can never remember which one's Mississippi and which one's Missouri, and let's make sure I'm doing this right. We want to jump to Missouri. That's the New Mexico gate. Hold on. There's a whole lot of gates in this area. I mean, that's the one I'm at currently. Hold on. Where the hell is the... That one. That's the one I want. I do like this radio station an awful lot.
Pilot disengaged by distress signal. Destination reached.
At this point, we might actually... I'm just going to hit the flip here. Ignore distress signals. I don't think we're going to stop for another one of those. Not anytime soon, anyway. They just don't make you enough money. Well, we got hostile police.
Wanted level increased.
This is an act of aggression against the Dodge Sector Police Force. It will be met with deadly farce.
Missile inbound.
At least this time they remembered to wait until after I shot them to say it.
All units attack my target.
Missile inbound.
God, our weapons are good. Alright, I think what he's trying to do right now is get my autopilot to slam me into the side of the jump gate. Let's just redirect manually here.
Damn it.
Okay. Now let's leave. So it's 10 units of robot workers, not robot modules, right? I think. There we go, Joplin.
Service of something as tawdry as wealth.
I feel like we spend a lot of time running stuff either into or out of Joplin.
Destination reached.
Join us in brotherhood.
Watch your back out there.
Clearance granted.
I was realizing there that I did not have any idea where the docking bay actually is on Joplin. Turns out it doesn't matter. Okay, commodities... Uh-oh, they only have 2 units of robot workers. Don't they usually have a bunch? Alright, well let's take these. Really thought this was going to be a lot easier. Why can I not... Why is it not buying? That's... Yeah, it's not letting me buy. That's weird. Having some kind of control bug, maybe? Just go into and out of the market. Nope, I'm just not allowed to manipulate the menu. Well, that's going to make it even harder to get them. I mean, we can pick up robot workers. Maybe we do need to stop for distress beacons and stuff. We do see robot workers in people's holds from time to time. Really thought this was going to be a pretty straightforward move here. Let's exit the station and come back in. I don't really know how else I could fix this.
Pretty quiet
out.
Here. Maybe too quiet.
Is that a threat?
Clearance granted.
I think that guy was implying that he might shoot me because he's bored. Okay, let's see if I'm allowed to use the commodities board now. No, still am not. That's pretty weird. It's definitely an issue we've never encountered before. Okay, well, I mean, it's only keeping us off of 2 robot modules, so I guess it's not the end of the world. Oh, I have 42 credits. That's probably the issue. That's probably the problem. I guess let's go rob somebody. It should at least make a noise, though, right? We probably don't want to jump anybody right here. Okay. Asteroid belt. Might be some miners. I am definitely going to turn the distress signal thing back on. And we're immediately picking something up.
Destination reached.
Okay.
God damn it. Just what I needed.
So wait, what exactly is going on here? Well... Bounty... Okay, there is a bounty. There's a bounty and loot involved, so I guess let's deal with it.
Trouble.
Assistance requested.
And obviously we're going to start by blowing up the trooper.
Target eliminated.
A pirate ship just ran into me.
Missile inbound. Missile evaded.
This is a little bit annoying that we're going to get some positive rep here immediately after killing a police officer.
There we go.
Missile evaded.
Come on, Juno.
Wanted level decreased. Wanted level increased.
I don't know who this guy thinks he is.
All units, attack my target.
Hold on a second. How many police just jumped in here? Oh, you know, just all of them. Alright, well.
Missile evaded.
I guess let's kill these guys real fast.
Forward shields down.
Oh, right, my missiles.
Forward shields down.
Come on. I was turning as hard as I could there, but unfortunately, police ships are real fast, and my ship doesn't corner all that well.
Missile inbound.
Assistance requested.
Shields down.
It does feel like these police ships are considerably tougher than the ones we usually fight. They're taking a long time to go down. A lot of gunfire. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit more like what I expect. Try to target his turrets here.
Damn it. I just got this thing patched up.
I really did.
This is an act of aggression against the Dodge Sector Police Force. It will be met with deadly farce.
Back off as that explodes. Okay, are we good? Good is strong. What is all this stuff? Are pirate frigates? I mean, there's a bunch more stuff happening over here. I guess we better get involved. It's dangerous though with the pirate frigates. Like, these ones are not interested in saving me. I really want those frigates, but we probably cannot do this. I'm just gonna jump out to the place that we were.
Well for you.
Man, really?
Autopilot disengaged by hostiles.
Yeah, we're gonna end up paying a lot more than we brought in there. So it would be cool to, I don't know, collect another bounty or get a little bit more stuff in the hold or something. This thing that enemy ships do where they fly away from you for semi-long periods of time, but still not far enough away that you can just ignore them. It's very annoying. It's indecisiveness.
Missile inbound. Missile evaded.
Retreat and execute his will another day.
See, how do you know this isn't his will? I tried to steer off there, but hey, it doesn't matter too much. Our shields have recovered. Really? There's another one? Where they just, like, one by one funneling into the area whenever it looks like we might get clear?
Church of the Inviolate repudiates your wickedness.
Come on, man.
No, Lord, no!
This is like an embarrassing waste of everybody's time. Evasive maneuvers. What's wrong with you?
I know you must be getting weary of my little flashes of inspiration, but I think this one really will be a value add.
Oh yeah?
Spanner,
Do I
I'm
need
broke.
To drop by to discuss this one too?
Actually, I think we can sort this out right now. It'd be nice to really outfit our bar with the amenities other watering holes enjoy. I think getting some friendly dice poker competition passing through would add a little spice to the place.
Maybe.
Here's the thing. If you can get the attention of a few good players, we can probably convince them to swing by the Vista for competition. I've been reading up on the sector's best dice hounds, and I'm sending their locations to you. If you beat them all, I think we could set up a table on the Vista and have a real chance of keeping butts in the chairs.
I'll see what I can do. Time permitting.
Okay, see, that's an interesting mission.
Destination reached.
Is there anybody out here? There is, in fact, a freighter being attacked by pirates. We could get in there. We could do that. Wait, did it not hold the target, even though... Alright. You know what? Target this thing, we'll just get closer. I'm wondering if the enemies appearing and disappearing on the scanner, and then also not being targeted correctly, is actually because my electronics are damaged. Boy, that guy is actually really far away. I'm surprised we were even picking this up. I'm gonna sublight over there, I guess? Oh, no, wait, no. What on earth are you doing? Why would I want you to turn around? And if I did want you to turn around, why would you do it the way that you have to spin like 270 degrees? I'm starting to think this computer is not functioning ideally. It might be spite. It might have taken out a little bit of a grudge against me. I can understand that.
Okay, let's do this.
We're still pretty far away from doing this. Okay, now, let's do this.
Yeah, you just try and shake this.
Come on, get hit by all of those missiles.
Mayday,
Some of them made contact.
Some help from anybody in the area.
Though I am battered, I will persevere.
Maybe when they're just sitting and firing at the freighter like that, not yet in evasive maneuvers, I should hit them with the javelin.
Gotcha.
That would probably be the smart thing to do.
Smoked him.
Come to mama.
Okay, no other loot in the area. Hey, bad news.
Sorry about this, but a girl's gotta eat.
Fine. I'm ejecting my cargo. Just back off.
Let's all sail away together.
This time I actually do need the money, so I feel less bad about it.
Got it.
It's kind of a slow, tedious process. Okay. Now, back to a station. God, I wonder how expensive these repairs are going to be. Really wasn't expecting that police thing to turn into such a... I don't even know what that was. Such a massive orgy of space violence. Alright, how bad are the repairs? Oh, you know, real bad. we can sell... Man, none of this stuff is worth, like, anything. We're not even going to be able to actually buy the robot workers still. That's very frustrating. Okay, well, I guess let's maybe... Is there a decent in-system mission we could do? You know, this is actually decent pay. Immediate assistance defending Bonaire machine shop craft from massive pirate forces. I mean, shooting pirates is not ideal. It's a fair amount of money though, and it is in system. It's only 17 points of lawful rep. You know what? We can handle it. I can't believe how poorly this has been going. This has been a terrible episode.
Watch your back out there.
Destination reached.
Boy, that is a lot of ships. That was weird. Alright, what all is going on here? I mean, it's a lot of ships, but it seems to be mostly small, weak ships.
Wanted level decreased.
Alright, well, we're probably going to make some okay money actually fighting all these things, too. With any luck, we'll pick up some bounties and a little bit of cargo. Boy, it would be impossible to do this thing without using the targeting scanner, though. Just paging through the scopes can take forever. Wow, really? Didn't I see that there was a... Well, maybe not anymore. There we go, that's what I was looking for. And we gotta make every credit we can off of this, right? This person is really drifting.
Looks like that's safely in the hold.
Okay, the cops are also shooting at me, which is not... It's not 100% ideal. I guess this will help keep our rep neutral, though.
Level increased. Objective failed.
Wait, objective failed. Did one of the ships get blown up already? Guess they must have. Because shooting a cop is definitely not part of the objective. Or, I mean, not shooting cops was definitely not part of the objective. Well, if that's the case, then I'm on pirate duty.
199.1.
Missile inbound. Missile evaded.
You know what? Let's call Richter in here.
I'm calling in a favor. Can you lend a hand?
You got it. I'll be over directly.
I could just really use somebody else for all these people to shoot at.
And Richter slides onto the stage to thunderous applause.
Yep, that's definitely what that sound is. Man, really? Just steal?
There we go.
I mean, I guess I could have checked this before shooting them. And another thing we could do is just go and do the other delivery we have in the log, but at this point it's a principle thing. I'm not actually paying attention to Richter. I hope he's doing something useful.
They messed with the wrong bruh.
Nice shoot.
I will say that, like, if it is the case that me shooting at that police officer is what caused the mission failure, like, the cops should probably not be the police should be friendly to you for the duration of a police mission, or, you know, that situation should not arise in that way. Well, we'll shoot this guy down and then we'll blow up the freighter he's shooting at. Come on. Yeah, sure. Nuka-Cola. That's a thing we can sometimes sell.
Oh, thanks for the assist.
Richter is just desperately trying to get me to talk to him. I think we're camouflaged by the explosion for the moment. I have to say, for all the shooting we're doing here, all of the cargo containers we're opening and everything, I don't really feel like we're getting very much in the way of value.
Yeah.
Oh good, soy paste. Yeah, now my hold's all full, and...
This one's mine.
I guess let's just jump out of here? We could keep making a thing of this and keep fighting people, but we're just gonna keep getting more garbage for the hold. We have wrung the value out of this that we are going to wring out of it.
Unit going down. Unit going down.
What is the purpose of calling me up to tell me that?
Destination reached.
Clearance granted.
Alright, let's hope that between all of the garbage we picked up there, we managed to put together enough to at least buy these robot workers. Oh hey, steel is unusually valuable here. Relative to steel, which is to say, still basically worthless. Okay, some of this stuff is alright though. I'm very disappointed. This whole little side adventure was just terrible. We should have a look at the locations of these guys. First is in Flagstaff, Arizona. That's very inconvenient. No, we're just going to Merlin. Let's get out of here. I've had enough side adventures for today. Let's go do something we're good at.
Tip of the hat to you.
I do feel like people are being way more respectful since we became a pirate.
Destination reached.
Maybe that's just my imagination. Let's see. Novels. Robot modules. I mean, data cubes are relatively valuable. Yeah, sure. Let's go grab those. Also, this is the wrong jump gate. Let myself get all distracted by Spanner's waypoints.
Damn, I'm getting tore up.
Wow, that was fast.
Come on.
Where the hell is this guy? Is this guy even real? There we go. Starting to think that my scanner was lying to me.
It's all over the board.
Well, leave a few for me, all right?
Missile inbound.
Okay. There we go. That was like a decent amount of money for the amount of time we spent on it.
Gotcha.
Except that now we have to wait for the tractor beam. And every moment, the efficiency of the transaction is going down. Transaction's maybe not the most honest word we could possibly use for the thing that just happened there. Huh, it's interesting. It says we captured a criminal pilot. I thought we grabbed the pilot of that, that mercenary vessel. Maybe he was a criminal. Okay, so hold on a second. This is the wrong jump gate, right? This is Taggart? Yeah. Got all turned around by the waypoint for the wrong quest. We want to go to... We do want to go to Colorado, right? Yeah, Colorado, then Juarez. One of these days I'll get the hang of navigating these areas that we've been through over and over and over again. Do these hostiles have any robot things? Wait, are there actually enemies? There's an enemy. I don't care about this.
If you surrender now, I won't hurt you too badly.
There's a non-zero chance that Richter and our turret are going to kill it before we can even get away.
You will die.
Destination reached.
I don't think that was a death call, but it was definitely a bad sign for him. Today we're feeling merciful. Kind of merciful. Mostly frustrated, a little merciful. Alright, out through Juarez. Maybe these jump gates are not really that risky. Although at this point, if we took a bunch of extra damage from going through the risky gate, I suppose it would actually be a problem.
Man, that always gives me such a splitting headache.
Craft entering the area.
Thought space was supposed to be empty. Okay, we got some freighters, ceramics. Pure water's pretty valuable. How much space do I have in my hold? Let's just get out of here.
Destination reached.
Oh, you know what? Let's go back to a normal station and empty the hold first. Weird.
Destination reached.
Okay, just in case we find a bunch of cargo while we're doing the pirate fight here that we're about to have to do. I don't think we've taken any damage. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Apparently we've taken a ton of damage. Oh, I wasn't even thinking about this, but yeah, this is where the black market is. This is exactly where we wanted to be. Hold on to the robot workers. Do not sell those. Okay. Still not great, but better. I don't really want to do that. Yeah, man. The vast majority of missions seem to be, hey, go fight some pirates for me. And I mean, I get it, but doesn't make it any more convenient for me. Deliver some stuff. Yeah, we're going to Merlin anyway for our other job. Source robot modules over in Kansas. That's pretty easy to do. Maybe we want to drop something from the mission log. You could probably drop this thing.
Mission abandoned.
It's just not going to work out, you know? Okay. 18 robot modules to Kansas. Totally doable. Not a right this second kind of thing, but that'll get us not broke again, at least. Although I will have to be able to afford to buy 20 units of robot modules, or 18. Well, that's fine. It shouldn't be a problem after we do these drop-offs in Merlin. Okay, now let's go play with the double jacks.
Destination reached.
coast is clear. Pull on in.
For a second there, I thought they weren't going to let me dock. I was about to slam into that asteroid. Alright, let's see exactly what the plan is now. I mean, maybe we'll just shoot him right here. We do have that holdout pistol in our boot.
You show up, and suddenly the shit gets stirred up.
What the hell are you talking about?
As if you don't know. I ought to shoot you where you stand.
You're barking up the wrong tree, Chief. But go ahead if it'll make you feel better, if you got the balls.
If you weren't still hiding behind your mother's skirts, maybe I would. But for now, well, I think I'll just keep you close.
You ever gonna tell me what this is about, or is this the part where you keep making idle threats?
We'll see how idle they are. You're coming with me. Get to space.
That guy's really afraid of my mom. You know, it's not the first time she's been mentioned. We did, there was a little bit of a line about her, at the beginning with Orzu too, right?
Looks like our old friend Ansel wants to play King of the Hill, but I plan to still be standing at the top. He's got to be put down, and you're all with me. Little Bird told me he's holed up in Merlin. Here's the coordinates.
Well, that's convenient.
We ride out and meet there and finish this. Let's go.
Okay, which one of these? That's the wrong gate. Alright, I'll just target it manually.
Destination reached.
Alright, well, this ought to be a pretty lucrative little trip.
Looks like we've got some uninvited company.
Oh, God damn it. Just what I
Really?
needed.
Does this... Do they not scan at all before they start firing? I mean, I guess if they were good at this, they'd be driving some slightly better ships. Everybody's got to start somewhere, I suppose, but,
There we go.
like, you'd hope if they were good pirates, they would have moved on by now.
Don't take all the glory now.
Missile inbound.
Still in freight. I mean, we can certainly dump it off at the black market at least.
Missile inbound. Missile evaded.
Oh, this is like an actual enemy. Still not going to last terribly long against our weapons.
Bounty received.
Man, it is nice to see a bounty.
Son of a bitch!
Wanted level
Hell of a
decreased.
shot, Juno.
Okay. Let's just go ahead and drop some of this cargo off before we go engaging in the whatever. That's the retribution mission. Wait, where am I? There's only one station here, so I'm imagining these all go to the same place, right?
Hello here. Where do you go to get mouth-watering home style?
Eleanor, Pellinor, okay.
Just the way. Shots, of
Yep.
course.
No!
Well, we're going to probably have to fight a lot of bad enemies on the way in here.
Autopilot disengaged by
Pretty
hostiles.
thing. Come closer.
Hostile craft entering the area.
Well, they really are just kind of on all sides of us, though, huh?
Missile evaded.
Don't squirm now.
Yeah, geez, my shields got stripped really quickly there.
Entering the area. Port shields down.
There he is, girls and boys, and he's mine. You take care of those traitors. The bloodier, the better.
Destination reached.
Durgan, even keeled as usual. The
Sure wish I
Jacks
could
deserve
land.
better than you, and I aim to see they have it.
Craft inbound.
You, Marla, and a couple of low-kill scrappers are gonna make that happen, huh?
No, he's making fun of their KDR.
Sorry, Juno, but I got a few other matters to attend to.
Really,
I'm
Richter?
gonna have to
Right
head
now?
on
Right this second?
Let's end it, Durgan.
Okay, well, those guys figured out that I was not actually on their side pretty much instantly. let's deal with the little ones first.
Mix it up.
Little is relative.
Entering the area.
Taste some of this.
Missile inbound.
Yeah, this actually really sucks.
There's no profit in this.
Somebody just bounced off of me.
Shit.
Okay, Jesus, finally. Okay, so I'm being manhandled here pretty badly. Wondering if maybe we should just go after Durgan. Like, what kind of ship is he driving? It's a fighter. It doesn't really say what it is. There's a hyena and a vandal right there. I'm guessing his ship is going to be a little bit tougher. So let's go after the ones that I think we can, blow up a little bit more quickly. Try to reduce the number of people shooting at me. I'm taking a lot of damage here. I'm... have my weapon systems taken some damage? It doesn't feel like everything's firing.
Starboard shields down.
Yeah, I know. The shields are always down.
Missile inbound. Starboard shields down.
Oh, come on.
And they just never stop with the ramming. In fact, we just barely avoided one there. Okay, the hull. We don't need the hull, right? When she says the hull's breached, that's not a big deal. Okay. Jesus Christ. You know what we need to do? We need to just drive away. Alright, we have an unusual amount of power routed to the shields. I'm just gonna afterburn out of here. Try to buy myself a little bit of room. Because if we can get away from the frigates, that's going to help a lot, I think. Yes, I know. You don't really have to keep telling me that. Alright, let's, all power to the shields. I need recharge as quickly as possible.
Shields down.
A little bit of time for the 4 shields to regenerate now. Well, he really did just take that whole swarm right to the face, huh? Come on, come on. Yeah, he is definitely tougher than a normal pirate.
Forward shields down. Systems heavily damaged. Systems critical.
Yeah, Jesus. That, it really sucks that we had that encounter with the random pirates on the way in because of our cargo mission, where they somehow managed to completely strip our shields almost immediately, and then we jumped in and that thing happened. Oh, hey, that time we actually started far enough back from the thing that we could jump through it without having to turn around.
Hostile craft inbound.
Okay, so we are completely ignoring everything. We are just flying to Pelennor. And we are full-on engines here.
I'm gonna burn you to dust.
Nope, full-on engines. Okay, we're gonna wiggle. The wiggle's very important. Alright, sorry about the jump cut. There was an emergency, or at least there was a sound that could have been an emergency in the other room, but in fact, it was just the dog, you know, knocking stuff over and causing problems. Yeah, these random pirates really do quite a bit of damage pretty quickly here.
Girls and boys, and he's mine. You take care of those traitors.
My kingdom for a skip dialogue button.
Better.
Durgan, even keeled as usual. The Jacks deserve better.
Even like the way they wrote it, like that line right there, it could just be the case that every time you do this after the first time, he just says the get 'em line and then the fight starts.
We sure as hell will.
Let's end it, Durgan.
Okay. So We want to stay away from the frigate. I mean, I'm gonna fly over here. I'm gonna make this my target.
Just what I needed. A gaggle
Do
of shit.
this thing. We're just gonna try to get to the other side of this refinery. Give ourselves a little bit of cover, and then we'll worry about the pirate ships.
Well, look what wandered into the slaughterhouse.
Okay, this is probably a good place to retarget. Yeah, it'll take the frigates a little bit of time to catch up with us.
Right where I want 'em.
Missile inbound. Missile evaded.
I forgot Richter was even here. Come on. It's gonna be a really good time for those guns to reload.
Missile evaded.
That's not what I wanted. The
Craft inbound.
the button for opening communications is right next to the ECM.
The blackness beckons.
And these hyenas are tough as hell, and also extremely maneuverable.
Missile inbound.
Yeah, that's all of the weapons systems hitting it there. We're not even getting through the shields. Okay, for some reason, when you switch targeting, it always jumps to the thing that is least sensible to jump to. You know what? Fine. We'll go to the faraway ship. Just use this to buy ourselves a little bit of space.
Oh yeah, baby.
Hey, Rick, do you want to stop calling me and maybe kill something?
Mighty fine, Juno. Mighty fine.
Well, hopefully the refinery won't mind that we just did that. Okay, come on. Targeting scope. Play along. Why would it tab through one at a time everything that's not a threat to me?
Missile inbound. Starboard shields down.
Yeah, what else is new?
Entering the area.
Juno.
Oh, Richter is moving.
Yeah, man, their ships can turn a lot tighter than mine can. I couldn't even do a flip around to run into the front of a ship that's chasing me.
See how this suits you.
Port shields down.
I think she's trying to make me crash into my own missiles. That's the wrong targeting mode. There we go. Okay, there are not a lot of people left. I'm not even going to bother shooting at the hyena. We're going to have to drop some ECMs the second we're out of here, though.
Evaded.
Okay, there we go.
Port shields down. Port shields down.
Alright, we're just gonna wiggle a little bit here. Try to separate ourselves from what's left of the melee. To give Richter some time to maybe like do some work for a change, which would be really cool. Alright, and my frontal shields are back up a little bit. Okay, what is this thing that is shooting? It's just this Vandal? Well, apparently they really do expect you to have upgraded your ship pretty considerably by the time you're doing this, because this is a legitimately difficult battle.
Craft entering the area.
So that's Durgan, that's a hyena. I'm not going to bother with the hyena. They're too tough. Durgan's tougher than a normal pirate, but he's still probably less tough than that hyena is. He is getting every single one of my missiles.
Missile inbound.
And that hyena actually shot down a considerable number of the missiles in that swarm. At what point? At what point will it be enough missiles?
Nice shoot.
Okay, thank God for the turret. How many of them are left? Oh, the frigates have caught up with me. Well, that's a problem.
Durgan's out of the picture. It's time to end this. Rack your guns and let this be over.
Please. Please.
Come on, y'all. We can put this clan back together.
Hey, Ansel. Tip of the hat.
Take care, Juno. I gotta skedaddle.
At least he stuck around through the fight this time.
Doublejacks, let's head back to the den and sort this out. Juno, you're welcome to join us.
Hello, fellow traveler.
Yeah, creepy. I'm trying to look for cargo because I knew there was other stuff that got dropped, but my scope is completely useless. When people are constantly calling me.
Looks like that's safely in the hold.
Scoop up all this stuff and dock at Pelennor and sell it immediately. I know it's probably entirely because of the distances, the fact that we're now pulling things in from further away. But it sure does feel like this tractor beam works more slowly than the previous one did. Alright, let's get in here, drop off these missions, sell what's in our cargo hold, and then we should have a decent amount of money again. Then we go ahead and do that robot modules thing, maybe win some games of dice. We'll be right as rain in no time. Not dead broke. Although I bet we're going to have some repair bills on this one.
Cargo removed.
Okay, yeah, that definitely helped.
Well, at least she's not bleeding oil.
Over 10k yet again. Getting myself into the expensive kind of trouble. Okay, and then we have some illegal stuff that we're going to be able to dump at the black market. And someday, maybe, we'll get enough human transplants. I didn't really think this was going to be like a like an entire game-length mission. Alright, well, that turned into something. That's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. We killed a pirate lord, and now we're a pirate lord? That's how that works, right? It's basically like Space Highlander? So come back next time to see what happens when we're king of the Doublejacks. Probably Ansel won't have anything to say about that at all. And we'll see you then.